I'm going to be leading you on a meditation. Some of you have done this with me before, called the self-winding wheel. For some of you, this will be new. This is a meditation that I learned many, many years ago, decades ago, from a very seasoned practitioner, Zen practitioner. And it's a Taoist practice. When Buddhism came from India to China, one of the, I think, clever results that happened was that the original folks that were bringing in the practice of Buddhism recognized and incorporated some of the Confucianism and the Taoism that existed at the time in China. So it really made Buddhism a lot easier sell. People could identify with it more because it had some of those components, not 100%, but some. And the Zen tradition in particular still has some of the Taoist practices. Most of those are considered secret practices. They're not usually taught publicly. I'm not sure why exactly, but anyway, this is one I think you can find it even on the internet, but called the self-winding wheel. The name's not the best because it sounds like our sense of self is what's making this meditation happen. But what it means is that this wheel, this flow, is self-perpetuating. It's working on its own. It's objective and independent of us. That's what the self-winding means. So this is a meditation where we do a little bit of visualization. If you're not a visual person, then you would do it based on felt sense. And I'll explain for both groups how that works. So with this meditation, we're circulating our awareness, our energy, beginning at the base of the spine, the tail of the spine. And when we're in the zone on this meditation, our awareness will go up our spine on our in-breath. So we start the in-breath at the base of the spine, and the pause on the in-breath should happen when we come to the crown chakra. So we come up, and then on the pause on the in-breath, ideally we're here, and then as we begin to exhale, then we come down the front. So over the forehead, nose, chin, and down. And then right around the hara, right below the belly, we sort of go in a little bit into the hara, and we visualize, or we have a felt sense of some type of a receptacle there. For me, it's always an old black sort of iron cauldron, like you'd see people using out in the woods or quite remotely. Other people have told me they have bowls or vases. Some end up with very beautiful ceramic pieces. Mine's more basic than that, but whatever it is, what we're doing is we're gathering the energy into this cauldron. In the Zen tradition, it's believed that by doing this practice, we're collecting spiritual energy, the good energy of our practice. And if we get enough of that saved into the cauldron, then that can lead to awakening, can lead to realization experiences. So this is a practice I would suggest, once you learn it, I would suggest practicing it when you do the shikantaza practice. Do this one first for maybe 10 or 15 minutes and then move into shikantaza. And that will help a lot in terms of the collection of that good energy for meditation. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice. So seat yourself in your usual posture. Start with some deep centering belly breaths. Letting go of your week, letting go of any demands that have been made on you, any organization or planning that you're doing, any ruminations that are going through your mind. Just be willing to put those down for a little while and be as fully as possible in this moment. Feel your contact with the floor, the support of the building that you're in, holding you, keeping you safe. Let yourself deeply feel that safety and security, the holding. You can sense our Mother Earth beneath, holding all of us together in this moment, offering us life, nourishment, this very breath. On the next in-breath, invite awareness to the hara. That's about 2 finger widths below the navel and 2 or 3 finger widths in from the surface of the skin. While you're resting in the hara, you might notice what you see or feel in terms of a receptacle there. It can be any kind of a container. Just let yourself feel that container in you, in your hara, and perceive what you can about that container. On the next in-breath, invite awareness into the heart area. We're wanting to make contact with whatever heart quality is here for you in this moment. It might be the deep acceptance of equanimity, upekkha. It might be the tender, loving support and holding of compassion, karuna. It might be the empathetic joy, the joy at another's success or happiness, mudita. Or it might be unconditioned, unborn love of metta. It might be innate goodness, the uplifting buoyancy of the goodness of being. Whatever's here for you, just open and receive. Be willing for that love to fully fill your awareness and consciousness. On the next in-breath, invite awareness to the center of the forehead, the wisdom or Dharma eye. This is a very important organ of perception. So by bringing awareness and attention here, it helps activate and enliven the wisdom eye. It's called the wisdom or the Dharma eye because this is the source of inner meditative sight. Its function is also intuitive knowing. I don't know how I know, but I have an answer to something. I know what it is. It didn't come from thought, but there's a knowing that develops from the wisdom or Dharma eye. On the next in-breath, invite awareness to the top of the head, the crown chakra. Letting awareness rest in this important portal, a portal that's used for journeying to other realms, even other universes. This portal also is how we receive information or knowing. We get a little download sometimes from the Absolute. Typically it comes in to the crown chakra. This is why we work with it. So it's activated and functioning in each of you. So bring your awareness down to the tail of your spine, the base of your spine. Let awareness make contact. It's close to where your bottom is touching your seat. So for a physical sensation, that would be a place to start. And as you take your next in-breath, really feel that energy beginning to move up the spine. The visual meditators may see it. The felt sense meditators will feel that movement of energy. It'll take a while before the flow matches your breath. So it may take a few breaths for it to move up to the crown chakra. And that's fine. That's the start of the practice. I see this energy as a golden amber color. You may see it differently than I do, which is no problem. As this flow, this amber golden liquid reaches the crown chakra, that would be the end of the first in-breath. There's a slight pause, and then beginning with the exhale, we see that same important golden amber liquid beginning to descend over our foreheads, nose, mouth, chin, and down the front, down to the hara where it diverts in and collects in our receptacle, our bowl, vase, cauldron, whatever it is. Just let that flow into the container, accumulating there. And then you can either bring awareness from the cauldron over the genitals and back to the base of the spine, or just move awareness from the cauldron to the base of the spine, whatever makes the most sense to you. And then we start again with our in-breath, seeing or sensing this golden amber liquid ascending the spine on the in-breath. We'll sit silently together, continuing the circulation of energy as we just did it.